What's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers now. As you guys can see, we're here in New York City. I don't know if you guys can see behind me, we're by the Trump building, as you guys can see, by the Trump building out here on Wall Street. Got some French fries right here. I'm gonna go over here and we're gonna talk for a second. But wanted to talk about this week's fights we got coming up. Particularly on the ones in New York here in Long Island. I'm not even sure if I'm going to go to that. I'm here, but I'm not sure how long I'll be here. And even if I am here, I'm not even sure if I got a press pass or anything like that. So don't really know if I'm going to go. But still wanted to talk about it. Start with the main event, obviously. We got Daniel Jacobs versus Luis Arias. Fight where you look at Daniel Jacobs. You look at what they're trying to do with him at HBO. It's a fight he can't lose, man. It's a fight where, we got to see a masterful performance. If ever a fight demanded a masterful performance, it's this one right here with Luis Arias because, it's a guy in Luis who's not a big puncher, got good boxing skills, was good amateur, definitely knows how to fight, but if you're a world championship fighter, a highly regarded middleweight like Daniel Jacobs, a guy that people would consider top 3, top 5 middleweight, a threat to Golovkin, a threat to Canelo, and guys of that nature, and you gotta at least be led to believe that this is a fight that he should win decisively, whether that be via knockout or via stoppage. So I'm looking for big things from him, and I know Luis Arias isn't gonna lay down. I know Luis Arias for sure, being that he's in a great gym and he's very well trained, guys that I know from South Florida. Talking guys like Derek Santos, John David Jackson. He's not gonna lay down, and he's gonna really come to fight. I think for him is Daniel Jacobs. Can he be outboxed? He can be outboxed. Daniel Jacobs at times can have mental lapses in the ring. Daniel Jacobs can get caught with good shots, and you don't necessarily always have to be a hard puncher to land a hard punch, if it makes sense. All you need to do is place your shot the right way at the right time in the right place, and you can really hurt your opponent. And Jacobs has shown in the past to be susceptible to get hurt by guys who aren't big punchers. Sergio Mora's of the world, even got hurt. Got stopped by Pirog. So to me, it's an interesting fight. But one, I think Daniel Jacobs should come out and win rather decisively. And then as for the main event, as for the other fight on the card, we got Jerome Miller versus Marius Wack. To me, in my opinion, it's another step up for Jarrell. Wack is definitely a better fighter than Jarrell Washington. I think he presents a newer look for Jarrell than Wack, because Wack is a guy that's taller than Jarrell. Jarrell's not used to boxing taller guys. Usually he's boxing, smaller guys. So I'm going to be interested to see how Jarrell uses the slickness and the good attributes he has about himself in the ring against Wack. And for Wack, to him, he's fighting a guy in Jarrell who's going to be very hungry. And I don't know, man. I'm just excited for these fights this week. Jarrell needs to win this fight because, Eddie Hearn has been talking big things about him. Maybe putting Anthony Joshua for next year as Anthony Joshua's first American fight. So we'll see what happens, man. Jarrell. I did see an interview with T Street controversy where Jarrell did talk about officially being with Eddie Hearn. So we'll see how all this plays out, and we gotta see how these fights play out before we get to that part. But I think Jarrell Wack will be a good fight. I see Jarrell maybe struggling a little bit at first with the height, taking a while to warm up like usual, but eventually beating Wack, probably a stoppage, and taking another good step in his career. As for Daniel Jacobs, I think Luis Arias is going to definitely maybe test him for a couple rounds, but it's a fight where I'm fully expecting Daniel Jacobs to stop this dude at some point, because he's been relatively untested. His best win was his last fight against Magomedov, who was once a highly touted prospect, but he's fallen to bits and has not pretty much been exposed as a front runner, and he needs to get his career together. So Arias is untested. You're the veteran. You're the world champion. You're the world title challenger. You've been in there with Golovkin. You've proven yourself at the world level, and you need to fight you need to fight to your level on the night. And If he can do that, he'll be moving on to bigger, better things. Much the same for Jarrell. We're overall looking forward to a great night of fights. Don't know if I'll be there. Don't really care. I'm just going to enjoy my time at the beautiful Trump building. And I'm enjoying these French fries that I got here. And you guys let me know what you think about the fights this week, who you got and why. These are my little pre-fight thoughts on the week of the fight. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just different. So until next time, take care, guys.